What's going on, guys and gals? My name's Sean, and if you landed here, you're watching Scar My Guitar. What's up, everybody? Good to see you back. Now, a couple videos back, we reviewed a guitar from a company called Cozart off of eBay, and I checked it out thoroughly, and we played it, and we upgraded it, and it was killer. And then I had to go open my big mouth and say it was as good as a Fender. And man, I got some of you guys riled up about it. Now, I'm not talking about the electronics, or the pickups for sure, or any of the hardware for that matter. I'm strictly talking about the neck and the body. Now, I know a bunch of you guys are going to say that Paulownia wood's terrible for a guitar body, but guess what? I don't believe that. Is it a softer wood? Yeah, a little bit. So is pine. So is basswood. Now, I mean, we're not going to sit here and go over all the list of woods you can make a guitar body out of that are soft, but Paulownia's not a bad one. It's actually a really resonant wood. It's super light. What's wrong with it? Now, if you're one of them special dummies that thinks the wood from the neck and the body has anything to do with the sound of an electric guitar, you need to leave now. The reason I'm telling you all that is because I love the Cozart neck and body from that Telecaster. I'm telling you, man, you guys know I've had my hands on all kinds of Fenders. And if you're new to the channel and you don't know that, you need to go watch some of my other videos. Yeah, I like that one so much I told Kathy to buy another one. And nothing in this video was bought by anyone else but me and Kathy. Nobody sent me none of these parts we're gonna use. The guitar in question was purchased by me. And now that you know that, you probably want to buy one quickly, because I've noticed I don't do paid reviews. So every time I post a video, they jack the price up. See, if I got them for free, you'd probably be getting some kind of discount code on them. Now, I don't get paid if you buy any of this stuff. Oh, now that ain't true. We'll make a couple pennies off the Amazon affiliate links. And the reality on that is, every little penny we get from that, we put into something we can do something cool for somebody in a live video. And for you guys that hang out with us in the live videos, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Now, hang on just a dang minute. Sean, you've been lip flapping too long. I want to see a guitar. Alright, so without further ado, let's check out this. And you already know, this is a Cozart guitar. And it is a Telecaster. Box looks pretty good. Looks better than the Amazon jobbies. Let's crack it open. It's in a gig bag again. Oh, they tricked me. It's not in the bag. Ah. Check out the headstock. Well, this one don't have the Fender headstock. Now this one's vaguely reminiscent of something else. But they made it where it's easy to fix that one. This one's a little bit harder. I spared you having to watch me take it out of the wrapper. This thing looks good, man. Yep. I think we can work with that neck and body right there. Yep, there's also a bunch of other parts on here we're going to use. But at 140 bucks, a neck and a body is really all you're going to be able to expect out of one of these guitars, ain't it? Because if you went and bought a neck and a body, that's about what you're going to spend. And then you're still going to get the pickguard, the control plate and knobs. I mean, the output jack. I mean, just add all that stuff up. You're trying to build your own guitar. I mean, 140 bucks delivered to your door? Listen to me. All you can expect is a decent neck and a body. And you really can't even expect that to come without needing some fretwork or something like that. For all you guys thinking it should be perfect out of the box, I want to see you put that kind of work in for that kind of money. Yeah, that's what I thought. Not a single person piping up to jump in line to do that. Yeah, we're not going to nitpick over it too much. It's 140 bucks for crying out loud. But we are going to pull it out of that box and play it unplugged a little bit. Alright, it's tuned up. Well, best I can get it. Now I'm looking at this fretboard, man. It looks like rosewood. When we go to checking it out here, we'll really look into that there. But this thing don't sound too bad. But yeah, it's going to sound a whole lot better here in just a minute. That thing's looking pretty good. Feels pretty good in my hands. And I solely bought this guitar just to upgrade it to see if we can make it better than a Fender. So that's going to be enough lip flapping. Let's make it happen. Now what we're going to upgrade this guitar with, looks like it might be from Russia. Alnicov? Or does that say Alnico 5? Yeah, that's probably Chinese and it's from Alnico 5, but let's crack it open here. And this cool hardware, check this out, man. Look at this. Now they got it bolted in this piece of wood, I guess, to keep everything from rolling around in here. We'll take these knobs out, a little switch tip. Let's flip it over. Oh yeah. Now that's looking pretty sweet. Let's dig into this guitar, man. Yeah, let's get these old strings off here. I'm gonna put some Darios on it. But as normal, you guys ain't gotta watch this. Now, this has some kind of sealant on it. I don't know if you can see how shiny it looks. It's got like little crystals all over it. But I just wet this Bolivian rosewood right here to put it up next to it. If it ain't rosewood, it's the closest species I've ever seen in my entire life to rosewood. I mean, it just looks like it to me. I don't know if you can see that shiny, crystally looking stuff on this fretboard, but I'm sure you can see those green frets. Now, the other guitar didn't have green frets. Since we're upgrading today, we're going to start by taking the neck off. Looky there, hole right through the middle of the neck pocket. No surprise there, huh? Yeah, that neck's not fitting the pocket tight like the other one was. This one falls right in there. We're going to start by taking the control cavity off because we got to unwire the pickups. I can already see there's no ground to the bridge. It's just something else we're going to have to add. Look at this. There's 3 holes here in the top of the body where the control cavity goes. Yeah, no surprises here. Same old stuff. Them CF dime size pots. Let's look under here. Same stuff. Giant ceramic magnet under there. It looks like they sheared these bolts off. You see that? Taking those bolts out of that pickup are going to be a problem now because they're all burred at the top. That was horrible to do that. See what's under this pickguard. Let's see if there's 3 holes for every one of these screws. Every one of those screws was in there crooked. Every last one of them went in there this way or that way. Yep, look. Whoever did this needs to get it good smacked upside the head at the factory. Look at all these holes. We're going to fix that. We're going to straighten the screws out. Let's get all this trash off of here so we can put some good stuff on it. Now, while all this stuff is usable, it's just trash, really. Let's get all this wiring out of here. Put all this stuff to the side for now. Now, I don't know what's going on over at Cozart, but that other guitar wasn't nothing like this. Even where the bridge goes, a bunch of extra holes in the body. The guy was drill happy. Well, it looks like he didn't even use a drill. No, he didn't. He just screwed everything in. Maybe that's why he did it this way or whatever. But that's some poor craftsmanship there on this one. Man, look at what we're throwing in here. And it's ready to go. But we don't have any room to upgrade here. So we got to route it out. Let's do it. All right, so I got this template on here. I got this bearing bit up here on my router. Just going to hit this one side with it real quick. Knock it down where it needs to be. that's that. This next little job, I'm going to use this Post-it note. I'm going to put some of this wood glue on here. Now, I don't need a whole bunch, but I don't want it moving around. That's why I used the Post-it note. Now watch carefully what I'm about to do. You see that? I'm going to do that to all them holes now. But you ain't got to watch me do all this. To ensure the smoothness of this next operation, I'm going to go ahead and take these saddles out. At least we know the springs are good. See how they popped off there? Now I want to open this cavity up some, because this thing here is sitting in here crooked. You see that? I'm going to have to stretch it like this. It's just going to be stupid. I don't know why they've always routed this way. Now I already kind of marked what I wanted to do with a pencil. I'm going to go ahead and make it permanent with this marker before I go outside and do what I'm going to do. I want it nice and square. Good enough. Good enough. Yeah, that's going to be much better. And I got a little wiggle room to make sure I get it intonated correctly. I need to put the neck back on for a second, even though I'm going to take it back off again. So I'll just put 2 screws in it. And I put those screws in it so it'll be in there the way it's going to be. So we got to get this thing lined up properly in the center. And that's looking pretty good right there. That lets me know that I can do the next step. I just used this ruler to line everything up. Why not use a ruler? That's what you need. I wanted to show my little drill press I used to do the string through, because I heard a bunch of guys saying, oh, you're so fortunate to have a drill press that can do it. No, I'm fortunate because I modded mine to do it. You see what I did? I took the pole off of it and I put it on a different base. Now the mouth is big enough to do this. It took me about 10 minutes to build that and screw it on there. And putting these holes through the body is the only thing this drill press gets used for, really. Now, are they perfectly straight for all you OCD guys? No, but I did that freehand, and I did it in a few minutes. Get over it. My drill died on us. I'll get a new one. Cha-ching. I always put a wire underneath the bridge. Some guys don't. I always do it. A ground wire, you know, to the bridge, man. Man, those frets are just as green as can be. But they look like they're seated pretty good. I wonder if they're level. Let's check it out. Now, that's crazy. So far, so good. I'm not joking either. Yeah, their last guitar didn't have any high frets either. They must be pressing them in really good. CNC machining changes the whole wide world. Even old redneck like me's got one in the garage. But these frets are definitely level. I'm a little disappointed. I want to do a little fret work. Yeah, they might be level, but they're still just as green as that troll's teeth in the comments. We utilize the old post-it note again. Now, I've told guys this before. It's best to roll this around in there if you don't want to sling this all over yourself when you turn it on. Yeah, them babies ain't green no more. Yep, them guys ain't green no more. Yeah, now that that's clean, I don't know how they're getting away with it, but that's definitely rosewood. I don't know what species, but I'd bet my cards on it. You can see on the end of the drill bit, it's got a tiny little point on it. It's really sharp. It's going to help me get these holes straight. Because the toothpicks are in there, that little point's going to make it easier for me to hold this thing straight. So we're going to put this under the bridge, man, so we can have a good ground. This will go right to the back of one of the pots from the bottom of the bridge. It'll just help it from being noisy. Now, I ain't going to lie to you. These tuning machines are absolute trash. I mean, gutter bucket trash. But we got some USA made Fenders. We're going to slap on this guy for all you Fender lovers. Yeah, we're going to put them on there. Wait, what? Made in Korea? What? Yeah, I'm sure that just got a whole bunch of Fender guys riled up. You skin crawling now, you done seen that made in Korea on your USA tuners? Yeah, those are the same tuners that go on the USA made Fenders. So we're going to keep Fender out of this, and we're going to use these Killer Grovers. Yep, they're self-locking too, and they're about $10 cheaper than those Korean made Fenders. Alright, we got the tuners on, the strings on, intonated good. Man, I gotta tell you, this is the kind of guitar that I call a player's guitar. Because this is the kind of guitar you can take to the gig. Everybody thinks you got a piece of junk. And then all of a sudden, you turn it up and they're all going. For real. Now let's play this thing a little bit unplugged first. That Paulownia is surely resonant and loud. So let's turn it up. Yeah, I'm digging it. Yeah, it sounds good. Now look, this guitar right here is totally awesome. I know it had a bunch of issues, but I'm going to tell you right now, if you can do the work on it, it's probably worth the money. I mean, that is if you're looking for an old beater guitar. You know, the kind of guitar you can just drag around to the gig, to the beach, to your friends, wherever. Not have to worry about it getting dinged up. It still sounds and plays and stays in tune just as good as the big boys. Yeah, I'm thinking if that's what you're after, you can do that little bit of work that I did, because it might have seemed like a lot, but it wasn't. I did it all in one afternoon, about 3 hours. And I'm gonna play it a bunch more Saturday night in the live video. That's 10 p.m. Yeah, 11/17, 10 p.m. I'll see you there. Now, we're also rolling up on 30,000 subscribers. I never dreamed in a million years I'd be saying that to y'all. So I thank each and every one of you. So does Kathy, from the bottom of our hearts. And to show our appreciation, I guess you know what I'm gonna do at that Tele. Somebody's getting lucky. All right, y'all, that's gonna be it for this one. And I really appreciate you watching. But until next time, don't you touch my Scar guitar.